Hiya, how are you doing? Any new subscribers? Hello, my name is Martin. I'm English. This bathroom's in Scotland. I don't have a den. Bears have dens and they also shit in the woods. I've got a bathroom. That's what we're shaving in. So tonight we are using SoCal Hipster from Ariana and Evans. A really nice summer soap. This is the old beef tallow and goat's milk base. I don't have any Kaizen yet, and in all honesty I probably won't be buying any until I get through some soap. I've got a teaspoon of water sitting on top of the soap for about 5 minutes. Really nice summer scent. It really is. Very nice. The brush is a Semogue handle with a Tuxedo knot in it. The best use for a Semogue, pull the knot and shove a Tuxedo in it, in my humble opinion. Me and the bow knot didn't get on, so the handle was bored out on the 24mm. I put a 24mm tux in it. The razor, it's a new one. I had a Razorock Mamba, which was the 0.53, the original one, and it was way too mild. I got contacted last week by somebody on Facebook who wanted to buy it as head only, which is what I bought it as. And I've been looking around for a Mamba 70, and within 36 hours a head only Mamba 70 with a 0.70 blade gap came up on one of the shaving forums. So I sold the first buyer the Mamba 5.58 or 5.2, whatever the blade gap was, and I bought a Mamba 70, which arrived just through the door from work. And in the package were some Super Shave X blades. These blades are made in China. They are coated with PTFE, chrome and something else. They're available from Connaughts. They are made with Swedish steel. They're double wrapped. No great glue marks on them. Platinum coated PTFE. There's the blade there. The Mamba's a 3-piece non-adjustable razor. It has the posts on the bottom. There's no overhang, which after the last shave and nick is quite good, should you wish to get careless like I did. I've got a bulldog handle. So there's the Mamba. The difference between the Mamba and the Game Changer, very similar, but the Mamba has slightly more curvature to the blade, therefore you reduce the angle for the shave. There you go. Obviously that's a 0.84 blade gap. For the number nerds, that's 0.70. I'll get some water in the sink. The original Mamba I had, supposed to be a very mild shaver. It gave me one of the worst cuts I've ever had on a head shave. Just blinked and I was bleeding. We may well give this a go later on the noggin to see what it's like as a head shaver with a blade that I know more about. But for the face shave, I'm going for the Super Shave X. They're made in China. Cannot, don't make any bones about that. Got no issues with that personally. Made from Samvik stainless steel, so as long as the base materials are pretty good. And they're made by a company who've been producing cartridge blades for years for various different companies. And so just prices are pretty good as well. On Connaught, I think it's 16 quid for 200. Obviously smaller quantities are available. So we've got a load on the hand. Which we just dunk the puck there into the water just to wash off the excess, and we'll get this painted on. So is everybody safe? Well, wearing a face mask? When they're out and about in public, shopping, like we have to in the UK now. It's quite strange because you look at somebody who'll smile, but they can't see you smile because of the mask. Which is the use of facial expressions as a communication is withdrawn, non-existent. Obviously, if you know somebody that's deaf, their lip reading is just out the window, isn't it? So I could say you've got no American shave really, apart from the blade. Razorock, made in Canada, sorry. Ariana and Evans. I think the brushes from AP Shave Companies, that's from Canada as well. It's close as I've gotten so far to a full-on Canadian shave. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. As a summertime soap, this is a lovely scent. Peter got this scenting spot on. It's a soap that's been on for a few years. I could paint a load more water in, but I want to shave. I want to see what this razor's like. And the blade, so it'll be interesting. 2 new items in one. Not something I would normally recommend. Soap doesn't taste too bad either. So Razorock Mamba 7.0 plate, or 0.7 plate, with a Super Shave X. And a few days stubble. My shaving setup, I've got a camera here obviously. I've got my mirror just to the side of it, as you can see it in the reflection. My mirror is over here, so I look down. I generally cut myself when I'm trying to shave in the small screen in the camera, as opposed to using the mirror. In case you're wondering what this thing is here, it's a laboratory old lab stand with a magic arm on, with a camcorder on top. That's my shaving setup. Well, for a coated blade, which are sometimes a bit tuggy in the first instance when you first use them because of the coating on the edge, zero problems. Just checking to make sure I hadn't reopened that nick from the last shave. It was the first pass, it was okay. There's still a stubble there, I can feel it. So as an aid to anti-irritation, I'm literally going to repeat the first pass again. I saw a post on Twitter a few months ago from Mantic59 Mark, who suggested this method if you had sensitive skin, the double first pass, and it works. I'm a great believer in don't knock it till you've tried it. A lot of people might have read the same thing and went, that sounds like shite, I'm not doing that. As an office shave, I could go to work on that. I'd be more than happy. However, I've still got soap in the brush, still got daylight. Because I'm doing this, it means my good lady's cooking tea. as tallow soap bases go, this is a good one. Because of the curvature on the head, where the blade's curved, it's held under torsion. Therefore the blade's held very, very rigidly, so you don't get any blade rattle as it goes along, like you do with some of the razors where you don't have the same amount of support to the edge of the blade, for the want of a better phrase. Blades, no problems. At that sort of price, as I say, it says 16 quid for 200. You can one shave it and throw it away. Had to get the trademark across the top lip and bottom lip at the same time passing. I love having such a strong beard, it's great. Certain razors really pick it up on this part of the against the growth, against, on the neck. This one's doing pretty well. Try and get my little starfish done. Time for a face wash. See you in a minute. Happy man. Post shave, we're going to use. I was mixing again. Remember a few shaves back, even the last shave. I had some Nivea Too Faced that was getting to the bottom of the bottle. Well, it's been mixed with some Myrsol balsamic and Myrsol plastic, so 50-50 for those two. And I threw in 10 ml of denatured alcohol, just for that extra bit of kick. So you've got basically Nivea Too Faced, Myrsol and denatured alcohol. Which you can certainly smell, but that will evaporate quite quickly. Part of it was just out of interest as to what the Myrsols would smell like combined. So you got the plastic, which is rose, and balsamic, which is rosemary and thyme, and smells a bit like a pizza. And throwing the extra alcohol in was just for a bit of shits and giggles and fun. Okay, quick recap. Ariana and Evans, SoCal Hipster. Fantastic summer scent, really is. Mango, guava, there's all sorts of stuff in there. It smells absolutely lovely. And with that we used a Tuxedo knot from Aftershave company in a Semogue handle, 24 ml. The razor was Razorock Mamba 7.70 on a bulldog handle, which first shave, quite impressed with. It's comparable to a Game Changer. I haven't tried the Game Changer 6.8, 0.2mm. Would it be that much of a difference? The blade curvature on the Mamba wood. And inside there we had, sounds like an Elon Musk sort of blade, doesn't it? Super Shave X. Whoa! Super Shave X blade from China. These were sent to me by the guy who sent me the razor head. Thank you very much. Super Shave X Platinum. So they come in a plain wrapper and plastic wrapper and the paper wrapper. Right. Just 4 little dots, but no wax. Just not stuck to the inner. Made out of Swedish steel in China. Yeah, not a bad blade at all. So for the price of them, you could do one shave and bin them. That's it, folks. I'm going to go and see what's cooking. Any comments, leave them below. Stay safe, stay masked up. If you're wearing a mask, you're reducing the chance of A, catching anything nasty, or B, passing it on. And for certain people, it'll improve your looks. Right, bye for now.